Hello and welcome. I'm Kevin, and this is the Real Laptop Lifestyle. Now, today's video is all about marketing without a budget. Now, a lot of people have to do that, so this is a really hot topic. Let's get straight into it. When a company fails to market itself, if it doesn't promote itself, a really horrible thing happens, a terrible thing. Nothing. No visitors, no income, just a slow death. So marketing and promoting your company is one of the most important aspects of being in business. Attracting related high quality traffic and prospects is going to be your biggest challenge always. For me, it's about 90% of my time, 95% of my time. For most businesses or services, driving traffic is what it's all about. When they have it all set up, it's then about getting traffic. I have two jobs really. My jobs are quite simple. They are to drive traffic, look after my already existing traffic on my list. We'll come to the lists in just a moment. Then, so to build this, it's not difficult. You're about to discover 5 totally free ways of building traffic. Streams are very targeted traffic. And if you use these correctly, if you get it right, they're going to drive more traffic than you can manage, more traffic than you can handle. It's that simple. So that's what you've got to look forward to. If you stay to the end of this video, well, I'm going to show you how to get lots more money-making information that really works if you use it quite quickly. So I'll show you exactly how to do that when we get to the end of the video. Objectives. Unlike paid traffic, where we go to Google or another stream of traffic, and we can just say, switch the traffic on, and they do, and seconds later the traffic starts arriving, and all we have to do is optimize it for success, for conversion, for sales. With free traffic, we're going to have to build up momentum. Build it up slowly, well, as fast as we can, but keep that momentum going. A little bit like pushing a car without the engine running. It's hard work, isn't it? But as soon as you get it going, it's a little bit easier. If you keep pushing and push it a bit faster, it gets easier still. If you keep pushing, you're suddenly at almost a run, and you can just push it with one hand. That's momentum in action. And we've got to do the same thing with free traffic. Now, paid traffic can cost you a fortune. Remember, this is free traffic. All it's going to cost you is your time. And we're trying to reach critical mass, because after a while, you will reach a point where your traffic, you've got that many people coming, it's building up that much, it'll just take off all by itself. But to get to that point, you've got to give it conscious, ongoing effort. And to attract our new customers, we're going to be creating link magnets. Now, the word link magnet is a very big encompassing word. So I'm just going to make it simple for you. We're going to perhaps build a website page that's going to attract somebody. You can have many of these pages, and there's going to be, the link magnet is going to be something of value that your potential visitors need to know. Something that they really, really need to know badly. And it comes down to, you must provide value. Now, this should be burnt on your head in letters of fire, or have it tattooed on there. It's so important, because if you attract somebody to one of your link magnets and they get there and it doesn't deliver, or if under delivers, or it fails to deliver, you are immediately going to be remembered for the wrong reasons for a very, very long time. However, if you over deliver, if you provide value, you're going to start building trust and familiarity with the people who arrive at your link magnet. You're suddenly starting to get successful. And when you do that, well, they'll keep trusting you. They'll keep coming back, and the trust relationship will grow and grow and grow and grow. So that's what our objective. Now, we're going to be building lists. You see, I don't want to drive a lot of traffic, spend a lot of time building traffic to one of my sites or even Facebook, and they come along and go, well, that's good, and off they go. And I've got no opportunity to speak to them again, to wow them, to give them more information, to keep them coming back for more. So I'm going to suggest that you consider two lists. One's going to be an email list. I have lots and lots of different email lists, and email marketing generates about 85% of my income. Seriously, I make a good income, and 85% of that for about the last 15 years has come from email marketing, because I can go back to my audience again and again and again and again. I've got people on my list from 10, 12 years ago, and they're still buying off me. They're good customers. Occasionally they'll drop off, and more are coming in the bottom. Everybody, or every list, or every customer or prospect has a lifetime value. The fact is, they might buy immediately. They might get on your list and buy something straight away, and next week and next week. Other people might take much longer, but by being on your email list, they're in your circle of influence. You can keep marketing to them. You can keep giving them value. You can keep asking them questions. You can keep finding out what they want. Now, that is the more obvious of the two lists, email marketing. And please don't start thinking about these people who send you emails every day and all the time. They're reaching for your wallet. They're reaching for your wallet. They're reaching for your wallet. It's an offer after offer after offer after offer. That's not really good email marketing. I don't do that. But I probably make 20, 30, 40, 50 times more than some of these people. And there's a very simple way of doing it. On the site here, you'll find other videos on email marketing. The other type of list is a retargeting list. Now, if you're not familiar with retargeting, let me give you an example of how it works. Have you ever been to a website, it might be a product or a service, and you get on there and you have a look around, and when you go, whether you purchase or not, after you leave, suddenly and quite strangely, adverts start appearing everywhere from this company. They're everywhere. They're almost trailing you. They're stalking you. Well, that's retargeting, because what happens is there are two companies, Google and Facebook. They both have what are called retargeting pixels. Pixels is basically just bits of code which you place onto your website. And when it's on that website, as soon as somebody arrives, it adds them to a retargeting list, and the list builds, and it means that you can send adverts in the same way you were stalked that will appear either in any Google properties or any Facebook properties, and it means you can follow people around. Now, retargeting is probably one of the most, has probably got one of the highest ROIs, return on investment, you can imagine. Now, some of the, I think I've had as much as 4,000 and 5,000% ROI. So that's a really high, and I send people directly to a product page then, and keep sending the product pages, and I find out what they want, and suddenly they're on lots of my retargeting list and making me lots of money. So retargeting is something you really seriously need to do. Remember, you can do it with Facebook, you can do it with Google, and all it takes is a little bit of code which you add to your page. If you're already on Facebook, anybody who goes to your Facebook page or specific pages, or looks at the specific posts, or even link bait that you put on there, or any ways of getting people in there, then you can retarget them. So retargeting lists are going to be your most valuable way of getting people to come back to your site and making money. But right now, I know you haven't got any money. So all we're going to do is drop the pixel, get them onto the list. We'll look at that later on. So how do we drive rapid traffic? I've got 5 ways here. Okay, now I said it's rapid traffic, and some of it can happen really, really quickly. Some of it takes a little bit longer, and I'll tell you about them as we go along. First of all, social media marketing. Now, there's lots of ways of doing social media marketing. I basically concentrate on Facebook. Now, with Facebook, if you have an account, you can have what are called business pages, fan pages, call them what you like, but you can build up strong audiences on these pages, especially if you go to Facebook groups. Inside Facebook groups, there's some very, very strong audiences, and what you do is you go in there, you introduce yourself, tell people what you're trying to do, and then you start commenting on posts of other people. Don't ever be contradictory or difficult. Only give value. Remember that word again? Give value. You add, you're encouraging, and you add to other people's ads. You might even ask questions. After a while, if you're giving value, people, because they can see your moniker there, your logo, they can see your Facebook logo, they're going to click through and they might like you. And as soon as they like you, then you're going to be able to start marketing to them, because all of your posts will appear, not all of them, some of them will appear in their streams and the streams of their friends. And their friends are generally very much like them. But the more important thing is they'll have hit, you can retarget directly to them. Okay, so what I suggest you do is build link magnets on your Facebook page, on your own website page, and you can drive people. It'd be easy to drive people from Facebook groups and Facebook pages to a Facebook page than it would to an offsite page. So when you've built your link magnets, then you can start talking about offering value. You might say, well, actually, I've got something on this. Have you thought about this? By the way, I actually wrote an article on this, and you put the link in there. Now, what I do with my link magnets, I every time I write one, and I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds at this point, I add them to a spreadsheet so I can go and find them straight away, take the link out, and I shorten those links using something like Bitly, and then I drop them into other people. So when I find somebody who wants to know about Facebook marketing, I send them to a link magnet on Facebook marketing, one I created in the past. Comment marketing. Now, comment marketing is about going along to somebody's post. Now, it might be a post on their website, or it might be a post on Facebook. This is what you've been doing here. And you write a useful comment. Now, if you just write something like, oh, that's nice, we like that, great post. You can do it on videos as well. If you just write great video, it won't work. But if you give a valued comment, if you add to what they've done, it's not just be people who've written that article. Some people, like me, go through and they like to read the comments of people. I very often read the comments, and if I see a very good comment, I'll very often trace it back, reverse engineer it, and see who it is. And if it's something really good, then I join their email list, because they obviously are offering value. So I generally try and do some commenting every single day. At the moment, I'm building this YouTube channel, and just yesterday I went out and commented on about 12 different videos, and I had more than 160 people looking at videos. I didn't get many to subscribe, unfortunately, but that's the power of it. It can really work. You can really do very, very well. So comment marketing is a way I would suggest you invest some time in. You can comment on other people's posts and just give advice, and this can work extremely quickly. You can start driving traffic immediately. All you have to do is have a way of capturing their email, so then you can start properly marketing to them. Forum marketing. Now, there are forums out there on just about every subject you can think of. I've done quite a bit of it in the past, and sometimes it can be amazing, drive amazing streams of traffic. More recently, I've been marketing on Quora. That's a good forum. I've been marketing myself on there, answering questions, and I can't get over how much traffic is coming back from Quora. So forum marketing really, really works. Now, these three will bring you people back within minutes sometimes, and then go on bringing you people back for years to come. Remember, I spoke about critical mass and momentum. See, the more of these you get, the more comments you get, the more it builds up. Now, right now, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. I've never done it before, but I can tell you it's a little bit slower. I've been working at it now for a few weeks, and it's starting to take off. So when we get to the end of this video, I'd really appreciate if you go down to the bottom, just below the video here, and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me, and I'll keep you informed as well. Now, I have seen people, on the reason I'm building my channel right now, I never realized how big YouTube could be. There are people who build their channel, and there's 3 or 4 ways of monetizing this. And when it starts to take off, Google pushes out their videos to other people. It promotes them, and suddenly they've got thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they're getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of visitors. As I said, there are about 3 ways or 4 ways, I think, of monetizing YouTube, but that's for another day. YouTube, if you're looking more long term, building a YouTube channel is a very valuable and great long term prospect. The last one I want to tell you about is SEO marketing. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's not going to happen overnight. In fact, you're not going to have anything happen within about a month, 6 weeks, probably twice that, sometimes 3 months. But if you can get pages ranked for keywords, and one page can get ranked for dozens of different keywords. I have one page which is ranked, I know, on the front page for about 9 real volume keywords, and every month that sends me about 4 or 5 thousand visitors, and a lot of those subscribe to my email list. So SEO marketing is not a short-term proposition, but it is a very strong and powerful long-term one. I won't say it's easy, but it's not difficult either. It's something you have to go into. So if you need money right now, leave this till a bit later on. Facebook, comment marketing, forum marketing, they'll get you people straight into your site if you do it correctly. You can keep adapting as you go along. And that's probably one of the fastest ways of marketing without a budget you'll find. So now you have 5 new ways of attracting a stream of free traffic. Let me remind you, if you do this correctly, you're going to have more traffic than you can manage, more traffic you can handle. It's not going to happen overnight, but it'll build up gradually until you've got so much traffic you can't handle it. You'll need help. Now, I would like to ask you a question. Well, I want to find out if you have any questions, because if you do, you can fill them in right below this video. More importantly, what I would like to know, I'm curious, which of those systems are you going to try first? Which one are you going to put into action first? Of those 5 methods, I'd love to know what you're going to try first. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the blue thumbs up, because that's going to tell me you enjoyed it. Great feedback for me. And please don't forget to subscribe and push the little bell as well. And that way I'm going to keep you up to date with lots of new money-making information. The best way, however, is by joining my email list. And the way to do this is on the front of this video channel. You can see this little bar at the top, right? Who's that handsome guy there? Oh, yeah, it's me. Right below, there's a little world image on the right hand side. If you just hover over it, you'll see it'll take you through to my mail list subscription page. Click on that and that'll bring you through to here. Click the subscribe button and I will keep you informed, I'll keep you entertained, and I'll keep you right up to date with lots of information. So thank you very much for your time, and go on, get on with this, start driving some traffic. Bye bye for now.